Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red Omega for episode 20 of the playthrough. We are up here in the 20s already. Where does the time go? We're back here in Saffron City yet again, and today we are going to be taking on the Saffron City Gym. Now that we've cleared out the Silph, which took freaking forever, the city is now free. All the civilians are back. We have this guy and his Pidgeot. I flew here on my Pidgeot when I read about Silph. It's already over. I missed the media action. Well, yeah, you did. I mean, myself, a 10-year-old kid, took on every Team Rocket member in that giant building over here, including the mob boss. And yeah, did all by myself. No thanks to you or your big bird. But yeah, all the Team Rocket guys are now gone. All the civilians are now back, which is good. And we can now enter the Saffron City Gym. And this gym is very interesting because it's a psychic gym. All Pokemon in there is psychic. And my team... Let's open that up really quickly. My team is neither good nor bad against psychic Pokemon. There are no advantages or disadvantages in this entire lineup I have here. So this should be a relatively easy yet interesting gym battle. And I stopped by the Pokemart when I started recording here today because I'm so tired of not having any items for my guys. So we now have 15 Hyper Potions, 5 Revives, and 3 full heals. That should make life a little bit easier. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's head inside the Saffron City Gym. Let's talk to our guy here. Yo, champ in the making. Sabrina's Pokemon use Psychic power instead of Force. Fighting Pokemon are especially weak against Psychic Pokemon. That's true. It really is actually. Fighting types are really, really bad against Psychic. The different types that are good against Psychic, and of course Gary's been here, would be some really common phobias, right? It's actually kind of an interesting idea for the typing matchups. So you have your Psychic types, which represent the mind, and the types that are good against Psychic are Bug, because a lot of people are afraid of bugs, apparently. Dark, people are afraid of the dark. And Ghost, because people are afraid of ghosts, which I thought was pretty interesting. And Psychic is good, like they're super effective against fighting types. It's like a mind over matter kind of a thing. And they're also good against poison for some reason, which again, I think goes back to that idea of mind over matter. But Sabrina is young, but she's also our highly skilled leader. You won't reach her easily. I mean, no, I won't, because you guys have these freaking teleporters, and they are so frustrating. They are so frustrating. A Slowpoke, eh? Well, it's a good thing I've got Electabuzz. I decided to have Electabuzz be the leader of my party here because I feel like he's best suited for any Pokemon that gets thrown our way, right? You think of Golem. Most Psychic types, I would say, are not very defense heavy, which means Golem could actually, do pretty well against them. But Golem has really bad special defense, and all Psychic types or Psychic moves rather are special moves, right? So Golem's good and bad against Psychic types, I suppose. Typhlosion, again, good or bad. They're all just good or bad. It depends on the particular matchup of the particular Psychic Pokemon they're going to be sending out. So I feel as though Electabuzz is the best suited to take on all comers, especially when our first battle here is against 2 Slowpokes and a Slowbro, which we can just Thunderbolt down pretty much immediately. Poor guys. Poor guys. Oh, that would not be a one hit. Oh, but you're paralyzed. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I want to save my Thunderbolts a little bit, so let's try Nice Punch. It's not going to be super effective at all. I mean, it's an ice move that's not stab against the... Oh, wow. I thought I'd do more than that. I was going to say it's not going to do a lot of damage, but I thought it would do more damage than that. That was really bad. What about Psychic versus Psychic? Does it resist? Oh, it does. Wow. Okay. Well, you can use that Amnesia. All you want, friend. All you want. Raise that special defense up. Fire Punch obviously is not going to work against a Water Psychic type. So, which is Psychic again. That... His Psychic's going to do a lot of damage. Yep. Alright. Well, either way, there goes Slowbro. I wanted to save one little power point for my Thunderbolt, and it ended up costing me like half my hit points. But we leveled up. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Ow, down and out. Alright, well, here's the thing. We have 4 of these little teleporters in every room. I'm not sure where they all go, so it's all just kind of trial and error. And of course, I like to try and take on as many battles as I can. I saw a comment in the last episode that said the reason why my Pokemon are underleveled is because I skip battles. But I really don't, right? I mean, you guys have been watching the playthrough. Do I really skip battles? I think I've skipped maybe a total of 5 Pokemon battles throughout the entirety of this playthrough. What's better, Ice Punch or Fire Punch? Are they both equally good against an Executor? Huh. It's hard to tell because it did more than half his health. If it only did like 49 damage to him or something like that, like 49% of his health, that'd be pretty helpful because I could use the other move and see if it does a little bit better or not. But unfortunately, we can't. But yeah, I don't skip battles really. We're just underleveled. And it's also weird because I've only had 4 Pokemon up until the last episode where we picked up Dratini, right? So it's not as if I was spreading my experience across too many Pokemon. That's why we're underleveled. What is a Spoink? Is that the little pig bouncing thing? I think Electabuzz will be fine against him, if it's the Pokemon I'm thinking of. Yeah, him! What the heck even is that thing? It's so freaking weird. Either way, let's Thunderbolt it. Let's just hit the old Thunderbolt. Please don't hurt a lot. Please don't hurt a lot. Please don't hurt a lot. Okay. That almost hurt a lot. But second Thunderbolt should be enough, and we're okay. And then we should probably swap out Electabuzz. Poor guy's taken a couple hits so far. What is a Kirlia? I have no idea, so I'm just going to blindly swap into Golem. And hope it's not a counter to Golem. What in the heck's a Kirlia? Oh, that thing! Okay. Well, that's not that big of an issue, really. Oh, it is if it puts me to sleep! Alright, then. Alright, Golem. I know how you like to hibernate. You got that big shell. It's cozy in there. But by golly, I need you to wake up. This thing's going to knock you out. It's going to knock you out quick. Because you don't have a lot of special defense. And it's got a lot of special attack. That's going to be a crit. I was about to say, that's going to be a crit. It's going to knock me out. That's what you get for sleeping on the job, my friend. But he said they'll Starmie. I think Starmie will be okay here because I can use Water Pulse. And I was going to say, I'm probably faster, even though it's a much higher level. That did not do as much damage as I was hoping. But that's okay. Will you stop with these crits? For crying out loud. I mean, I'm part Psychic, so that shouldn't have done really any damage to me whatsoever. But it got a crit, and therefore it did a bunch of damage. Now, this... No more crits. Alright, there you go. That's how much damage it should have been doing. Well, now you're lowering my special defense, which hurts a lot. Either way, let's Water Pulse. And I'm betting you we're going to confuse her here. Oh, never mind. Alright, we're just going to knock her out. That's fine, too. A Grumpig. Okay, well, Starmie's not particularly good against old Grumpig. All my Pokemon are really weak after this battle. Then again, they're pretty high level compared to us. And again, like I said at the very beginning of the episode, we have no type advantages or type disadvantages, really. I mean, occasionally there are going to be some outliers, like Electabuzz versus Slowpoke and Slowbro. But by and large, we really don't have any advantages. Alright, that did nothing. Although, I don't think that Psychic's going to do much either. Okay, it did more than I thought it was going to. Wow! Okay. Note to self, don't use Flame Wheel. Well, gee, I don't want Typhlosion to faint. All my Pokemon are like... Okay. Here's what we do. Here's what we do, team. Are you ready for this? Because here's what we do. We... Starmie or Electabuzz? I honestly think Starmie against Grumpig here. There we go with that magic coat. That's actually perfect for me that... that he did that, because that's just a big old waste. I can heal Typhlosion now. We're gonna have to use one of those revives. Why are you going to sleep now? Why are you using rest to heal the 40% of the... whatever. No more items. Okay. Well, back to the Crush Claws. I mean, technically, with him being asleep, I could just, like, smoke screen it a bunch, so when it wakes up, it just can't hit any of its attacks. But I'll take... Oh, it's got Snore. I didn't think he'd have... Oh, that did nothing. Never mind. So Snore is a move you can only use while asleep. And As you can see, it's sometimes good, but not right now. Yeah, that's nothing. There we go. Crush Claw all the way to the bank. Level 40. All right, Johan, I gotta tell you, that was a pretty good battle. That was pretty good. You took out my guys, and you got the crits. Lots of crits, actually. Let's go ahead and revive up our boy Golem. Poor fella. That's what you get for sleeping on the job. You get knocked unconscious while you're sleeping on the job. Heal Buzz here. We were only 3 levels away from leveling up our Dratini, by the way. But unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until probably the episode after this one to start actually leveling him. Because once we beat if we beat the gym here today, then next stop on the map is Fuchsia City. And there are 2 ways we can go to Fuchsia City. We can take the bike path, which is to the left of Celadon City. And over there is Sabrina, by the way. Or we could take the dock area, which is going to be heading south from Lavender Town. So we have a couple of ways we can go. I'm not sure which way I want to go as of right now, to be honest. But we should be able to level up Dratini a bit against all the trainers and the wild Pokemon that are going to be on either of those routes. Who do we put out right now? If we're going for actual levels, Typhlosion is the way to go. But Typhlosion is just really not good against anything in this gym. He's a fire Pokemon. I can promise there are no... Well, there might be. Like, grass psychic types, you know? You understand, don't you? That power alone isn't enough to win in the world of Pokemon. Kind of is, actually. Mr. Mime! Is that the first Mr. Mime we've seen? It might be. Alright, let's hope he is not so resistant to Flame Wheel like we were with that last Pokemon. That was ridiculous how much he was able to resist. And he was burned immediately, alright. You know, to be honest, I should have went with the Crush Claw right away. Because... I mean, Mr. Mime probably does not have a lot of physical defense, and even though, you know, Typhlosion's known for being a fire type, a physical attack like that is probably pretty good. What does Roleplay do? He copied... Oh, he copied my... Okay. He copied my ability. Alright. Well, down you go, Mr. Mime. About to send out Grumpig. That freaking Grumpig, man. He is a hassle. We'll send out Golem for that. I wish I knew all of Grumpig's typing. I think it... Dark Psychic, maybe? I honestly don't remember. Let's go for a dig. Yeah, use your magic code. That's not going to do anything. And we're going to dig on down. And you're going to rest, even though I would be taking no damage. But now he did. Look at that go. Critical hit. Super effective or no? Nah, I didn't think so. I didn't think he was going to have any type advantages there. I don't believe this. Well, I guess power alone is enough to succeed in the Pokemon world. I'm just taking all the top ones, by the way, and I'm hoping that's going to get me to where I want to go. Oh, we've already been here. We've already been here. This is the very first room. So now let's try this bottom one. Have we been here? No. Okay. You and I, our Pokemon, shall battle. All right. Just man-o-y, woman-o. You remind me of some ladies I met at the Pokemon Tower. Big graveyard up, and you have a ghost Pokemon with you. There you go. I probably should have healed up Typhlosion. There we go. We're getting kind of lucky with the burns right now. But now we're confused. Now we're confused. You sort by its burn, but I'm wondering... Do we risk it? Nah, we should probably heal. I was about to say, do we risk it? Probably wouldn't have been a good idea. Alright, I'm fine. I'll stay here as you slowly burn to death. Oh, nope. Wrong button. Come on, Typhlosion. I believe in you. I've always believed in you. There we go. You see... He knew he had to put on a show, right? Because the only reason he's here is because of you guys. You guys were like, Nero, keep that Cyndaquil. You have to keep the Cyndaquil. Like, you demanded it pretty much. And so I did. I obliged. I said not to get used to it. I'm still going to make the final decision on a Pokemon that makes it into the party. But I'm like, you know what? I could go for a Typhlosion. It's been a long time. Speaking of Typhlosion, by the way, do you guys remember that many episodes ago, when we were first able to leave Cerulean City, we dropped off a Totodile at the daycare? What level is that thing by now? It has to be like, absurdly high. Because here's the thing, right? I'll record an episode or something like that, and I'll leave the emulator just like on running, like because I'll just forget to turn it off or something, and so I forget how many hours I have on this character right now, but it's a lot. Let's send out Smoochum, was it? Oh, that poor thing. Smoochum's part ice. Come on, Typhlosion, hit this. Come on, he's part ice. Smoochum will go down like immediately. And by the way, why do you have a level 44 Smoochum? I'm pretty sure it evolves into Jinx much earlier than that. And, oh, wow, that didn't actually take it out. It's a Smoochum, for crying out loud. No, it's getting fake tears yet. It's crying. Oh, it hit me with all the fire. Can't believe that was not... We need Flamethrower, man. I need to save whatever money I get from this gym here and just go buy a bunch of coins over at the game corner and get the TM for Flamethrower, because this is absurd. We need a better fire move for Typhlosion. Okay. What level is he now? 41. Wow, he's still kind of behind the rest of the guys. We'll swap in Starmie, I guess. I mean, I could just set the goal for level 45 for most of my Pokemon. That wouldn't be too bad. Set for 45, you know, and then swap them out and start using the other ones once one of them hits 45. But let's try the top one here. It's going to take us... Have we been here? Yes, we have. All right. All right. Let's go back. Retrace our steps. Let's try the bottom one. All right. This is definitely one we haven't been in yet. Sabrina is far younger than I, but she has earned my respect. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Shed Inja. Does this Pokemon not... There's something... Yeah, this thing! This thing! I never figured that out. We took on a Shed Inja? I can't say that word. Like, I have to enunciate for some reason. We took one on... What was it? Like 3 or 4 episodes ago or something like that? And I beat it, but I don't know how I did. Because it's got this Wonder Guard going on. And eventually I was able to bypass the Wonder Guard. I don't know what I did that possibly had that happen. So let's try a little taste of your own medicine here. How about you have a Confuse Ray, my friend? I wish I knew how Wonder Guard worked. And I don't want to like alt-tab out and Google it. Oh, no! So it's got the Wonder Guard, but it's got like no health or anything at all, right? That's a weird Pokemon. Dusclops. Okay. I mean, this lady seems to have Pokemon that are particularly weak to water. He is weak against water, isn't he? Please be weak against water. Just please be, because I think you are. Nope, you're not. All right. And you've got shut. Never mind. Never mind. Abort. Abort, Starmie. Get down out of there. He's got dark moves. He's got dark moves. Dark moves are good against Psychic, and Starmie's part Psychic. Oh, now he's Curse. Oh, no, Curse hurts him, right? Yeah, so almost knocked himself out to put a Curse on me, and now I'm hurt by the Curse. I mean, that hurt you a lot more than it hurt me, and now I'm going to magnitude you down. So, GG, well played, I guess. It's funny how you get cursed, but as soon as the battle's over, it's like, oh, Curse went away. You'd think a Curse would, like, stay with you, kind of like paralysis or, you know, being frozen. Okay, so I'm going to keep trying my strategy of always just going top. Wait a minute, we were here before. So let's go bottom. Were we here? Nope, different lady. Your Pokemon must be tough then. Are you saying I'm tough looking? Because I'm 10. It's just so weird. Like, I can't get over the context of this game that you're 10 years old. You know, and the way they interact with your character, it's almost as if the writers of the game forgot that your character is 10 years old. And I should really not have Starmie out because there's lots of dark types randomly in this gym. We'll go Electabuzz. Can't go wrong with Electabuzz. I don't want that Mischievous dropping any kind of dark moves on me. Alright. Thunderbolt. That would not be a one hit. What does Pain Split even... Oh! Oh! We're sharing our pain. Okay. That's an interesting move. Kind of like takes the damage that it had and like evens it out, I suppose. But it doesn't matter when I can just knock you out. Hey! Level 42 Starmie. And almost a 44 Electabuzz. Well, I think we're actually really close to getting to Sabrina. So close yet so far away. Alright, let's try top. Just good rule of thumb, I guess. Alright, nope, we've been here. Wait, how? No, I don't think... Was that the one we've been to? I don't think it actually is for some reason. No, okay, it is. Alright, going back. They all look the same. Okay, this is a new one. Alright, I think we're actually pretty close. This may be the final room. Saffron Pokemon Gym is famous for training psychics. You want to see Sabrina, don't you? I can tell. Yes, I do. And I think I can get to her after this room. Psychic Preston would like to battle. Chimecho? Oh, Chimecho. I read it as Chim. Alright, well, I should be able to actually take on this thing with Starmie, I would imagine, right? Oh no. You know what? We're gonna recover. We're gonna do this mono v mono. 1v1. Speaking of 1v1, I know it's what, 2 days? No, it came out yesterday. The new Halloween trailer. Who saw that? It was so freaking good, man. So freaking good. Like, you guys know, I am a big fan of like the old 80s horror movies. I mean, yesterday I posted a video of Friday the 13th the game instead of posting a Pokemon episode, because I want to give people a chance to actually catch up with the Pokemon series a little bit, because I feel like I've been putting out too many of them, honestly, because they're usually pretty long compared to like normal YouTube videos, right? So I wanted to give people a break. I posted a Friday the 13th video, and I was pretty surprised as to how much people actually enjoyed that video. Like, people either like the game or they used to play the game quite a bit and they're happy to see like what's been going on with it. They didn't know it had a single player. It was a fun video to have, but again, it was Friday the 13th, and Halloween is a pretty similar movie franchise, and there was a trailer that came out yesterday for a new Halloween movie that is coming out in October. It's so freaking cool, man. I've seen some people saying it's just like one giant retcon, but picture it this way, right? The movie, okay, the original Halloween movie came out in... Oh, what year was it? 78, 79, something like that. It came out, I think, in the 70s. Late 70s. And it was an instant classic. Like, John Carpenter, so freaking good. Awesome movie. Well, this new one is going to be a sequel to the first one. Of course, the original Halloween movie had, like, I forget, like 7 sequels that came out after it. But this new movie is like a new twist on the entire franchise. They're basically pretending none of the sequels happened. It's going to be a direct sequel to the first one, where Michael Myers was captured after the first movie, and he's been locked away for 40 years. And here we go. We finally freaking made it in. It looks like such a cool movie. They brought back Jamie Lee Curtis, who, of course, played Laurie Strode in the original movie. It's so freaking good. Definitely excited about that. And if you guys, like... If you're a fan of horror movies in general, I highly recommend just watch the original Halloween movie, and then go watch the new one when it comes out in October. Sounds pretty good to me. All right, let's go ahead and swap in Electabuzz. I hate... You know what? I've got money anyway to spare. It just seems... It pains me to use a Hyper Potion to heal 30 health on Golem, but I want to make sure all of my Pokemon are ready to go for this battle, because we're about to take on Sabrina. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic power since I was a child. It started when a spoon I carelessly tossed bent. I dislike battling, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. Okay, 2 questions here. You dislike battling, but you're the leader of a Pokemon gym. And 2, you've had psychic power since you were a child, yet for some reason, that one Team Rocket member can hang out outside your glass doors and just stop your entire gym of people who can move things with their mind from doing anything? Makes no sense, man. Makes no sense whatsoever. But regardless, let's start the battle. Mr. Mime is going to be your first Pokemon. Level 50? I'm gonna need you to relax, Sabrina. Come on. Can't be doing me like this. Again, none of her Pokemon are really going to be good against mine. None of mine are going to be good against hers. So it's going to be a real battle of attrition. I don't like they used raise the special attack and special defense. Because raising the special defense means it's going to take probably 2 more turns before I can actually knock it out. There's a light screen. Oh no, this is not good. This Mr. Mime is setting up to sweep my whole team if I can't knock it out right here. Come on, Paralyze. Oh, I reflect. That's regular defense. He is really setting up to take out our whole team here. Come on, Electabuzz. If there was ever a time for a crit or a paralysis, now would be the time. Okay. Baton Pass? Why would you do all that setting up and then just dip out? That makes no sense. And speaking of not making sense, I'm going to try an Ice Punch. In my mind, this Pokemon's part grass. Yep, I knew it wasn't. It's because it's green and it looks like it should be part grass. It looks like it has a leaf on its head. And I thought it would be a grass type, but it is not. Far from it. I risked. That was a huge risk. Did not pay off. It knows grass moves, yet Ice Punch did nothing to it. What? What? How does that make any sense? I hate this Pokemon. I hate it. I hate it with every fiber of my being. Might have been the light screen. But either way, that hurts, man. Yeah, see, fire moves, it doesn't take extra damage from things that grass Pokemon are usually weak to. Now it's going to Wish. I don't know what Wish does. Let's try a Crush Claw. Alright, decent damage there. And it lowered its defense, which means subsequent ones are going to do more damage than normal. Wow, dude. I'm being one-hit by Psychic types. This is actually terrifying. I'm not sure my Pokemon can take on this entire gym. I honestly don't know if we can take on this gym. They are 10 levels higher than me, and they're one-hitting my team. Part of me just wants to concede right now and start again. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. All right, Sabrina, time for round 2. So she's sending out Mr. Mime again. I think the strategy here is she wants to set up with Mr. Mime because Mr. Mime's like not that great of a Pokemon, but he does have a bunch of moves he can put out there on the field, and then she swaps to a sweeping Pokemon like she did last time. So the idea here is we're going to lead with Starmie and have Starmie use Confuse Ray, because Starmie's obviously going to be faster than a Mr. Mime, and confuse the Mr. Mime immediately, which will hopefully make it so it can't set up as easily. And then maybe we can actually just take it out with like Water Pulses and stuff like that. There we go. Hurt itself in its confusion. That's going to slow it down quite a bit. Let's hit a Water Pulse here. I wish I had better... I wish we had Surf, man. That would... Oh, yeah. That would make it so much easier. Because Starmie can't do much damage against this thing. All right, so it got its first light screen up, which is going to raise special defense. Which means this is going to do even less damage than before. Oh, never mind. We got ourselves a crit. All right, please hurt yourself. Please hurt yourself. Please. Yes. All right. Oh, no. No! You already have like 8 levels on me. Do you need to be using Moo Moo Milks and potions and stuff like that? Is that necessary? Oh, I was gonna... See, I thought I was gonna be able to... I thought Mr. Mime was gonna bust out of its confusion. I mean, so far so good with this. I'm just really not liking our chances right now, you know? Alright, so it snapped out of confusion. It's going to use Calm Mind. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Now we're going to go ahead and... I'm not even going to bother trying to use... Oh, light screen's already gone. I'm not even going to bother trying to use Water Pulse and risk the 1 in 5 chance of it actually confusing. I'm going to go right for the Confuse Ray, confuse Mr. Mime again, and hope he starts hurting himself again. Come on. I prefer it if there's no light screens up. Thank you. Oh, wow. You snapped out immediately. Well, after 1 turn, technically. All right, Confuse Ray once again. I am more than happy to keep on using Confuse Ray. I am not above it. I am not above it at all. All right. Gonna keep on calm minding, which is really just making it so I can't take out this really annoying, pesky Mr. Mime. But maybe we'll get another crit. Who knows? I mean, chances are probably not. We're really kind of reliant on it hurting itself. There we go. There we go. And more water pulses, man. Come on. We know one more crit. Just one more. Even with a crit, I don't think it'd do that much damage. Hurt yourself again. Yes. All right. So now, oh, night screen wore off. Now, there we go. Starmie, just the perfect. I don't want to call it a counter because that really was not a counter of any kind, but did pretty good. All right, Gardevoir. I honestly, truly have no idea how I am supposed to counter that thing. I think Electabuzz is our best bet. It knows grass moves, which basically negates Starmie and Golem. And it can one-shot Typhlosion, apparently, with its Psychic. But then again, it was also buffed up, I guess. I don't know. We should be okay, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like if this Gardevoir goes down, we'll be all right. All right, Reflect wore off even, so that's pretty great. Let's go right for the Thunderbolt and just keep on trying to Thunderbolt it down. Take that stab bonus. Everything we got. Oh, wow. That does, like, nothing, man. But this Psychic will do a lot because it's got so many levels on us. All right. We need a paralysis here. We really, really need a paralysis. That's not a paralysis. All right. See you, Electabuzz. It was cool. It was cool talking to you. But at the same time, we could technically revive him by swapping, like, in a Dratini. So we're not completely screwed. Go for the Crush Claw right away. Decent damage, but did lower the defense. But watch the Psychic take out Typhlosion in one hit, likely. Oh, all right. Not one hit that time. Oh! Why does this Gardevoir keep living with one little hit point? That's painful. But Starmie should be faster. Starmie should be faster. All right, there we go. All right, at the very least, we're getting some experience for Starmie here. Alakazam. We can leave Starmie in for Alakazam. This might be a good time, unless Alakazam is going to pull some shenanigans, which it likely will. This is Fire Red Omega. This is a pretty good time to revive up Electabuzz and hopefully get Typhlosion as well. Yep, I don't see why Alakazam would not know Thunder Punch. No idea why Alakazam would not know Thunder Punch. All right, well, we've got a Golem. Alakazam is going to be much faster than Golem, unfortunately. But we can try digging. That's rough, man. That's rough. As much as I hate to say it, we can't do this gym. Maybe like 1 out of 100 tries if I keep hitting my head against the wall and slowly but surely leveling up my Pokemon by taking out the same 2 or 3 Pokemon every single battle. Maybe then we would be able to be... We can't do it, man. They have way too good a moveset, and they're all like 10 levels higher than my team. That's rough. That is really, really rough. So what we have to do, unfortunately, is... why don't we pick a move here? He's going to immediately be knocked out. Unfortunately, we are going to have to cut the episode off here. We're going to have to go back to the Pokemon Center, tail between our legs. You win this time, Sabrina. And we're going to have to make our way towards Fuchsia City. We're not ready for this, man. We are not ready for level 50-something Pokemon. We just aren't, man. They got 10 levels on us. There are 6 of them, and they all have really good moves. Like... I don't think we can win that. So, we can look at the town map here in a second. Yeah. Hope I excel. It's hard to excel with that super powerful gym leader that just so happened to not be able to help out whatsoever when Silphco was being taken over. But we could go this way and take... This is actually called the bike trail or the bike bridge, I guess it might technically be. We can take that, which is full of biker trainers, and that will take us down here to Fuchsia City. Or we can go over to Lavender Town, and then we can start heading south, and that will take us on this big dock area, which will eventually go inland to just so many trainers. There is an absurd amount of trainers Not so much on the bridge, like the docks here, but down here, so many trainers. And also a really cool Pokemon that I'm really considering catching in this area right here. So, I'm not sure which one would be best. Either way, we're going to run into a big sleeping bear guy on the way for sure. And obviously we can't do the Fuchsia City Gym, because if we can't do Saffron, I don't think we can do Fuchsias. But we'll be able to do a bunch of trainer battles on the way, which will definitely help out our team. So the goal here, I think, we're going to need our Pokemon to be at least, like, level 47 each, I would say. Like, if, Starmie, Electabuzz, Typhlosion, and Golem were all 47, that would be pretty good. If I could magically get Dratini to catch up to the rest of them as well, that would also help out quite a bit. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all for this episode of the Pokemon Fire Red Omega playthrough. I hate to do it. I really do. I would love so much to be able to just actually take on and defeat that gym, but we can't do it. I mean, too much of a power spike there, so we're going to have to retreat for now and be back later. But what's also kind of cool is in the anime itself, like in the actual like show, the games, what came first, the games, the show? But either way, in the anime, Ash could not take on the psychic Pokemon that Sabrina had either. And so what he had to do was go to Lavender Town and catch himself a ghost Pokemon. He ended up catching a Haunter, and that Haunter helped him win the battle. And he didn't actually win by conventional means, but regardless, he had to go get a special Pokemon to be able to take out all the psychic types. And I don't think I'm going to have to do the same. Like, I think I'll be okay with the Pokemon that I have, but I'm going to need them to not be 10 levels under level. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, that's all I have for you guys for this episode of the Pokemon Fire Red Omega playthrough. If you did enjoy the video, please drop me a rating, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.